Mm-hmm.
Hidden Object Guru here, joined by...
The Gun Wrangler.
For some, what you might be forgiven for thinking, is Resident Evil 4. But it's not. It's Far Cry 5. Someone has built the concept is it's the Spanish village from from Resident Evil 4 in Far Cry 5. We're supposed to kill 85 zombies before getting through. And if the zombie-based maps are already this good, right, and there aren't even zombies in the game yet, imagine how good these maps are going to get once the zombies expansion comes out and people can start making just zombie-dedicated maps. It's going to be fantastic. And it's already pretty good.
This game is already pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, this has, I think... maybe there are more out there, but I think this is going to go down in history as the most robust first-person shooter, map maker I've ever seen. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen a first-person shooter with a better set of map tools, like, just for the community, than this game. It's pretty impressive. And, like I said, I think it's only going to get better from here. But we're not just here to talk about Resident Evil. We're here to talk about some TV we watched. But first, anything exciting to happen to you in the 2 weeks since we've been here?
Just BattleTech, which is in large part why we haven't been
difficult?
Here.
Punishingly, infuriatingly difficult?
It's not even that it's super difficult.
Yeah.
It's just that the indicators for any sort of difficulty are not well marked.
No,
that's the best way I can put it.
They're just estimations. Because you got to remember, like, the people who are giving you these missions, they don't have a full assessment of what the mission is going to be like. They don't know. They're just guessing.
I think my issue is more the fact that...
Yeah?
No, I've had missions where it's been like 4 out of 5 skulls, and it was all pushover.
Oh yeah, just nothing but turrets. Oh, what's that? You left your turret generator like 20 squares from where the turrets were outside of the city gates? That was a questionable choice. Let me just beat this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always entertaining.
You know, oh, there's only going to be a light lance effect. Oh, by the way, we're dropping in a lance of heavies on top of you, and another lance of heavies midway through the mission.
Yeah, I know, and it's like, the game is weirdly chill about you quitting missions. Like, the game actively wants you to quit missions from time to time. I'm kind of psyched about that. Like, it's an interesting way to run a game. And so, yeah, I'm very impressed with what a good job they're doing with that game. It feels unfair at times, absolutely, because... Uh-oh. So, fun fact, I'm out of ammo. Oh, wait, no.
And I got bricked in the head, so...
Yeah, I'm going to come and try to rescue you. I got to reload my shotgun. Oh, no, I have a clob. Huh. Alright, so I got to take down 3 guys with a clob. I know it's not really called a clob. That's move body. Where are you? Ah, there we go. Okay, revive. Sorry for kicking your body that time. That was not my intention.
Don't worry about it, man.
Okay. What the hell just happened?
Is
that a suicide bomber?
No.
Oh, that was you with a grenade launcher? Apparently
Me being reckless with a grenade launcher.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like, I'm a big fan of the game, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. And when I'm a little more experienced, we'll have a rematch. And see how we do. Whoever built this map really should have, like, made it clearer where the extra ammo was. Because there doesn't seem to be any.
I'm starting to think that there isn't any.
Yeah, and can we pick up the hand-to-hand weapons that they attack us with, or what?
Watch out, there are guys with guns.
Yeah, no, I saw the scope. Ah, come on, get up here, we got some ammo. Come up into the tower with me.
Oh, nope, there are
a lot of guys.
More than guys with guns. There's a lot of guys with guns.
Alright, yeah, get up the ramp, and there's all the ammo you can handle. So anyway, my week, largely uneventful. Played some regular games, played some VR games. Oh, hey! You know the famous short story, The Lady or the Tiger?
Yes.
I solved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what happens at the end. So I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, mounted gun.
Get on that.
So yeah, that worked out pretty well for me. Oh, well, there's a sniper over there sniping me. That's annoying. There's a lot of bad guys here, huh? Yeah, so I solved the Lady and the Tiger. Look forward to my video and blog post about that coming soon. But for, 105 years, 110 years... Oh, they zombied me. If you want to bring me back, that'd be great.
I'm on my way.
People have all been like, hey, what happened at the end of that story? Well, I can tell you now. But it requires a lot of going through evidence to go through it. So I'm not going to do the whole thing.
Anyways.
You also have to read 2 stories. So you have to read 2 short stories to understand what happened. So it's quite an ordeal. But I'm pretty proud of myself. Anyway, so yeah, that was my week. Solving a literary mystery, playing a bunch of VR games where you shoot zombies in the face. Just a regular week for me, basically. But I also took time to watch 2 episodes of The Expanse.
Yes, because despite our break, that doesn't mean that...
Oh, no, The Expanse didn't go anywhere.
Nope.
Oh.
And it is, last week, or, sorry, 2 weeks ago, you were complaining about things
How
not
slow
moving
it
a
was.
pace.
But yeah, these 2 episodes, oh my god. Spoiler alert, Earth got nuked.
Yep.
Oh my god. The orbital attack platforms. Apparently, Mars's whole discouragement, I found out, and I'm sure we discovered this earlier in the books, but in the show, they waited until it was relevant to tell us, oh yeah, the reason Earth doesn't want to go to full war and just start launching missiles at Mars is because Mars has a bunch of satellites around Earth at all times. Ready to nuke
looking for
Earth
an excuse.
Exactly. Right. Ready to nuke Earth if it comes to that. And they're like, we can get all of them at once. Yeah. Turns out all but one of them is what you could get.
And it's one missile from one of them, and it destroyed, what was it, Sao Paulo or something?
Yeah. Like, it killed, 6 million people in Sao Paulo. And it's just, oh my god.
And then we had the Martian Rebellion.
Yep. So
It's
yeah, that
been
was a dramatic episode. And then the whole time I'm wondering, where are they going with this this writer friend of his? Like, where's this going? And then it turns out it's going somewhere very interesting. Turns out, once again, there are no unimportant characters.
No, that character specifically is major for another 2 books, 3 books.
Wow.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Well,
yeah.
I can't wait to find out more about her, because I really get, again, you really get where she's coming from. She's really right to be pissed about it, and of course that's the perfect person for Christian to go to. Like, that just makes perfect sense. I know, I think it is. I think it makes perfect sense, because it's like, how do you can't get a message straight to the Secretary General.
True.
Like, there's just no way to get a message to him. And you don't know who our villainous Deputy Secretary General is working for. Who he has working for him. Like, there's any number of people who could.
True.
Yeah, so it's kind of a boss idea. Loadouts. Dead man. Tomb man. Dead man. What the hell? It's a full-on... Oh, this is cool. Are you in the boat?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Are you going to drive?
Of course, yeah. Shoot away.
I'm always concerned with you driving, but...
Well, I'm not a great driver, but I'm a worse shot, so... And I didn't have very far to go, it would seem.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, really, really great moves. You had this wonderful sequence with with them rescuing a bunch of Martians. A bunch of, how shall I put this? Incredibly ungrateful Martians.
It's not that they're ungrateful. They're like second lieutenants and cadets, so they literally don't know.
They don't know better.
Their ass from a hole in the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I didn't get where they were coming from. They make a good point on theirs, but on their half. And I gotta say, what really bothered me was I was watching it, and I I don't want this to be one of those situations where they have to make an impossible choice, and even though they have the best intentions, a bunch of people die anyway. Can we just have a happy ending for once? And the answer is yes. We can just have a happy ending for once.
Yes, and it was very nice. And I mean, I kind of echo Amos's sentiment. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, I know. And I see why you were shipping the two of them pretty hard. They would make an excellent couple.
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
they
he
would.
and Bobby would be fantastic together. No! Oh! Did not
barely
notice that
okay.
grenade fast enough. But yeah, so they're as cute a couple as you would ever want to see. Oh my god! And then, that damn, oh my god, that damn Jules Pierre Mao.
Where he's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't use.
Maybe we shouldn't be mutilating children. And then they succeed, and he's like, okay, mutilating children. Was the
Okay,
right
you know what?
choice.
Take that back.
Take that
totally
back.
mutilate children.
Oh, yeah, because now they've got... And although, I mean, I do... And this is one point where I'm not saying I'm on the mad scientist side, but having a human interpreter to deal with the protomolecule, that's a pretty useful thing to have.
Yeah.
Like, having a human voice that can speak the protomolecule's thoughts in English, that's a big win for them.
Well,
I'm not
there
happy
is...
with the steps it took to get there, but it's a big win.
I don't know. What with the murdering of a nurse and...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The huge amount of slaughter it took to get there doesn't make me happy. I'm not in favor of this guy's actions. I'm not crazy, but, you know, it is... I'm not saying the ends justify the means, but they were some very productive ends. So that was a nice thing.
Shit was pretty productive.
Sorry, where... Are we supposed to grapple somewhere, or...
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and how do you grapple? Oh, there we go. Yeah. What the hell? I fell. That was weird. I have no idea how to ascend. Oh, okay. I thought you just pushed forward to ascend. I instead walked forward and got bitten by a snake. Ironic. But yeah, a week that was light, a couple of weeks that were light on space battles, but again, big on incidents and consequences for people's actions. Like, that's the thing. People make these choices, and they have good reasons, and then a lot of people die. An uncountably large number of people die.
I am not the biggest fan of Naomi by any means.
Yeah.
Like, she's much better in the book as compared to the, you know, belter apologist that she is on the show.
Really? So there's a lot more to her there.
Without saying anything,
yeah,
there is a lot more, and I understand the rationale behind her judgments.
Yeah.
And the reasons why she did what she did.
Yeah.
It's still just really hard
to watch. Okay.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Because, you know, it's like, okay, so we're gonna give Afghanistan the nuke.
Again, I see why you make that analogy, but it's not a great analogy because Western civilization is not, you know, being propped up by the work of people in Afghanistan. All they make is our heroin. And they make most of our heroin. I'm not saying they're not good at making heroin. But the heroin they make is not, you know, what our entire civilization is based on.
Yes, but by that same token, the belt doesn't produce anything that, you know, it produces a surplus. It doesn't actually...
Well, but I mean, aren't they getting a lot of the rare earth elements they need to build things from mining? From mining space?
In the belt, it's largely water and air for Mars.
Yeah.
I mean, that's... I know you're not a fan of Mars.
They don't go into the details of it on the show, so obviously there's a lot of information I just don't have.
Yes. essentially, Mars buys stuff for terraforming off of them, water and air.
Oh, crap. Get in here.
I'm here.
You ready to go? You take... Okay. Next time we should
Surprise,
coordinate so we could take down two different sides at the same time rather than both being aimed at the same guy.
Anyways.
Oh, God, Ubisoft makes good maps. I'm not saying the ones that fans are making aren't interesting, but Ubisoft just makes great maps. Yeah. You see what I mean? It just takes too many bullets to kill these guys.
I know.
There we go. Took me long enough. So yeah, obviously I'm going to see how that plays out. I'm very interested to see how it plays out. What did he think he was going to do? He's holding a table leg. Is this condemned? Like, seriously, guys?
And then I'm just hoofing on him.
Of course.
But
yeah,
no,
like, obviously I see the downside to them getting nuclear the equivalent of nuclear weapons, which is a much worse thing. But it's like, especially now that there's open war between Earth and Mars. Like, if it was a way to give them weapons in order to ensure that no one uses the weapons, I would understand it, right? But now that everybody's fighting, yes, it is bad that they have these weapons. Jesus Christ. That's pretty messed up.
Just a little bit, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like, I find it more defensible if you're not giving them to them when the system is already in the brink of war. You know? And weirdly, I would be more in favor of giving it to them had you, at the same time, told everyone they had them. You
Instead
snipe
of being
and I'll use
like...
you snipe and I'll use the in-place gun?
Yeah, no, that works.
Alright, let's do it.
No, my issue is more the fact that...
Yeah.
It's a surprise to Aerithvala.
Yeah.
And Aerithvala does make a good point. It's like, if these idiots can't order a pizza,
yeah,
why should we give them a nuke?
Nuclear weapons. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, I'm not disagreeing with that sentiment. I'm just saying it is more complicated. Like, I understand that there is a more complicated situation going on than it at first appears. Oh, God bless you, this mounted gun. I'm most comfortable. Oh, hey, you already made it to the helicopter while I was busy. Turns out I had been accidentally covering you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you needed it. But yeah, and I'm sure this is going to cause some complications. I'm sure it's going to get messy going forward, but we did get the wonderful thing of the in-world character acknowledging how absurd this situation is. Like, all of the people packed on this boat.
Yeah.
You know, you've got
I also really like, there's this one moment with Amos and Arzvala. It's like, he sort of goes, hey, just, act like you're wearing pumps.
I know. You have a very different upbringing than I did.
She just paused a second. Like,
such a good job.
What it's like to walk in pumps, and he's like, I don't work in space.
You had a very different upbringing than I did. Such a good line. Oh, Amos, you remain the best. Okay, we're liberating an outpost, apparently.
Yep.
So I'm going to try something. So would you step back while I try something? Or are you not in the mission yet?
I'm still selecting my loadout.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm going to try something. If I get blown up, rescue me. Yep, okay. I'm not saying they've dumbed this down too much, but there's no arming distance on the grenade launcher, so if you fire at your feet, you blow yourself up, rather than it just bouncing on the ground and going off to the side.
You played yourself.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, the guy who made the video about how much better Far Cry 2 was at guns is making some good points.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is. Oh my god, it's all Star Trek rocks. That's fantastic. It really is supposed to be a space mission.
Oh.
Honestly, it's already, like, people are already doing zombie missions and outer space missions, right? And the game doesn't even have the outer space or zombie content in it yet. Like I said, imagine how amazing this is going to be once all of the new content comes in. We ran the wrong way.
What's this Wii business?
Oh, shut. First off, you're still behind me, so you ran the wrong way, too.
I didn't run the wrong way. I didn't actually move.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to go stab this guy in the back. Or, in the front. Whatever. Oh, no, snipers. Please tell me you got a sniper loadout.
Yep. I'm out of ammunition, though.
What? Already? Did you start with 3 bullets?
Something like that. It's like... I have the lever action, so it's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my plan was to be the stealth guy who sneaks in and then uses my Mac 11 with silencer and then shotgun when things go bad. But then things went bad immediately. So
things went bad immediately, and...
Yeah. Things went bad immediately is basically the description of 80% of the missions I'm involved with, I would say.
All right.
But yeah, like, I can see that people are going to start competitions for the missions in this game. There are going to be, like, awards for who did the best mission in this game. Like, this is such robust tools. I'm just blown away by it, and I can't wait to see what they have next. So
Definitely.
yeah, 2 action-packed, consequential, good character moments. As you said, Amos... Oh, I think we're supposed to take the van. Do you want to grab the van?
Yeah, we should probably grab the van.
It's actually quite a schlep.
Yeah.
This is clearly supposed to be Halo-inspired, so yeah, go get the Warthog. Yeah, Amos gets some good moments. You got just time after time, beat after beat, you got these great moments on the show.
Yeah, and I mean...
as you say, I believe you when you tell me the books are better, but it's going to be hard, you know? It's going to be hard for the books to be better than this. I'm not doubting that they're going to accomplish it. I'm saying it's a really great show.
It is a phenomenal
Plotting,
show.
Pacing, characterization. Really
I do like
show.
all the stuff they've added with the spy.
So that's all new.
That's all new.
Yeah, because it's like when he was almost dying, I'm like, he's got to survive, right? And I was going to ask you if he was alive from the books, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And then you said you didn't know, and I'm like, is he just lying to me, or is this really not in the books?
No,
but
this is just none of the stuff with the spy is in the books.
None of it.
None
of it. Okay, what is the narration style in the books? Is it first person, third person? What is it?
It's third person, but
you get windows into their thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why the spy's there, so Christian has someone to talk to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you needed a character for Christian to talk to, so to get over here understanding what her thinking is. Okay, now I understand the purpose he serves, and for a character who exists only for Christian to have someone to talk to, I gotta say, he's feeling consequential to the plotline, and he doesn't feel tacked on at all. I had to be told by you that he was not an original, that he was an original character.
I had to go back and look.
Because that's how important he felt.
And I'm like, do I just not remember this guy?
But no, that wasn't the answer. Interesting. All right, I'm going to go disable the alarm.
Okay.
Oh, there's another alarm. Okay, that was embarrassing. If you can get to me, that would be great. If not, it's not a big deal. So yeah, I was sad. Honestly, he has such a thrilling little bit of content in episode 3 that I was really sad that we didn't see him in episode 4. No! Maybe we try that again.
Yep.
You down for trying that again?
I'm down for trying that again.
All right, let's try that again.
Yeah. I found he was definitely... He's a welcome addition to the story.
Yeah.
And I found that he illuminates stuff that might have been lost.
Okay.
Even
so
though he
allows
does
you
ice.
to focus on his character things.
Oh. Spoiler alert, he does ice the poor technician.
Yeah, how great was that, though?
I was so sad for her.
So sad! But, you know what? He was right. The guy was weak. The guy couldn't handle it. The guy would have spoiled all of their plans. I didn't want to see him die, but I know why he did it. And I don't even think he's wrong. So are you going snipey again?
Yep.
All
I
right,
got
so
my big lever action. So.
and has it got a silencer at the end of it?
Yep.
Okay, so let me sneak down the side, and I'll have my silenced weapon out this time. And then if they start spotting me, you take out that sniper. Cool?
Cool.
All right. You got your eyes on the sniper?
Not yet.
All right, let me know when, and then I'll start moving up. So yeah, just
Okay, I got him.
2 great episodes. Again, I have no idea. I was going to say, I have no idea how they're going to pull this off. I don't know if they even are going to pull this off, because they've screwed up big things before on this show.
How they screwed up big things?
You know, they let a molecule go out and take over Venus.
That's in the book.
No, I know. No, I'm not saying they did it, they adapted badly. I'm saying the characters have failed some pretty big tests put out in front of them. And maybe
Yes.
it'll all turn out for the best, but, you know, I don't think everyone was saying, yay, you know, great result. We let an alien molecule take over Venus.
Oops.
Ow. Yeah, so here's a question. When was the book written?
I am not entirely sure.
Okay.
I want to say a couple of years ago.
Okay, but it's 2000s.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just I wanted to ask if you thought there was a chance that the solve for how to deal with the proto-molecule was inspired by Tom Strong, but you might not have read Tom Strong.
I have not.
Okay.
I can safely say I have not.
Okay. How do I bring up my weapon wheel in first person? Is it Q? It's Q. Okay.
Q.
All right.
Oh wait,
So I'm just...
I've got explosives.
Yeah, I was about to use my explosive to deal with this. So Q.
You're better at
Pipe
explosives.
bomb. And which button is throw explosives? F,
It's
G,
center mouse.
center mouse. All right, let's get out of here. Let's hope that worked. It didn't. I didn't have any plastic explosives. I only had a pipe bomb. Maybe that was the problem. Do you have any plastic explosives?
I do not. All I got is proximity, and I am
All right, let's tool out of here.
reasonably certain.
Well, it's just when I was, and I didn't mention this at the time, and I probably should have, but there's this great thing. So, Tom Strong is this thing Alan Moore did, where he was like a tribute to pulp heroes and asking the question, what if the tradition, instead of doing superheroes, what if the tradition of pulp heroes had just moved forward and continued to evolve rather than becoming this distinctly different superhero thing?
Yep.
And so that's what Tom Strong is, and it's very interesting, it's very well done. And so he's got this this recurring villain, and I mean, of course, he's a recurring villain from the past. There's only like 20 issues of Tom Strong, but he has a 100-year history as a character. So when a character shows up in the comic for the first time, that character, of course, has a long history with Tom Strong. And he comes up against the Modular Man, which is this guy who put his consciousness into endlessly self-replicating robots.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he has to constantly keep him from eating the Earth over and over again. And he, you know, because his code is out there, people keep either on purpose or accidentally rebuilding him and recreating the threat. And so in Tom Strong, in the issue we actually read about him, Tom Strong is like, I think I've finally got a solution for this problem. Just take Venus. Just go to Venus. Take Venus. It's all for yourself. Humans are never going to take over a planet made up of, you know, acid storms.
Yeah.
But you'll be just fine there. So go, take Venus, build it into whatever you want your planet to be. Just stop trying to destroy Earth. And the Modular Man's like, actually, that's a good deal. Let's do that.
The Modular Man is just sort of like, I'm down with that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And so I kind of, when I was looking at, what do you call it? What happened on the halfway through the second season of Expanse, of course I thought of that because it really is a similar situation. You know, this thing wants to terraform Earth because it wants to terraform, she wants to go back to Earth. You know, like, you understand the mentality that's creating its motivation. And so the thing is, maybe just do Venus instead. And so, as you can imagine, that is the first thing I thought of was this Tom Strong comic I've read. And I have no evidence to believe either of the writers are Alan Moore fans, other than the fact that they're clearly intelligent people, and most intelligent people are. But,
yes, I mean, I really like Alan Moore.
yeah.
But most,
It's
godless
not...
communists love him too. So
No, he's great. Let's flee. Let's go find some cover,
run.
please. Let's just run.
Deuces. We out.
Oh my god, this is going... They have a guy with a machine gun on the back of a truck! What?
Ow. I just got shotgun real good.
Oh my god, this is a tough mission.
It is.
Okay, I got one... Okay, we've got to get those... Are there 3 or are there 4 alarms?
I thought there was only 2.
There's definitely 3. Like,
Oh, no, because
I've
I
seen
know for sure I took out 2.
You took out 2.
Yeah.
Because I took out the one on the overlook where the sniper was. Then I went in to deal with the... Then I went in to deal with the one by the big machinery in the middle of the camp. And before I could get to that one, the alarm went off.
Yeah.
And I didn't see which alarm went off because it wasn't the one I was walking towards, so because there wasn't a guy at it. So where did the alarm... Or can the alarm get sent off by like a guy setting up a flare? Do they have to get to the machine?
They generally have to get to the machine. Anyways.
Okay, so if you definitely took out 2, and I took out 1, and I saw another one that hadn't been set off, then that would seem to suggest there are 5. I mean, it could be I'm wrong about that one not getting set off, but there could be as many as 5 of these things. So, head down. Let's be more careful than we're being.
True.
All right. So,
okay.
We also watched a show called Travelers.
Travelers is delicious CanCon.
It is. It really is. Like, it's a fluff, It's got some smart ideas, but fundamentally, this is what you want smart, casual sci-fi to be. Like, it's just, it's thought everything through, but it's just something that you can just relax and enjoy. It doesn't require the engagement of The Expanse.
It's actually a very good palate cleanser for The Expanse.
Oh, yeah. Like, I've been watching both of them. If not back-to-back, really close to each other. And you know what? They play off well together. And especially because of... we watched... Well, you've already watched it all. I watched 3 episodes this week.
Yep.
And it's the perfect 3 episodes to address... And, I mean, great job. You heard me having some issues with the pilot in the second episode.
Yeah.
Because they had to do a lot of explaining, and there's a little stuff that I thought was done inartfully. But these 3 episodes are like, okay, here's 3 major issues. Like 3 huge issues we're going to bring up, one in each episode. 1, what is our duty to the past? Like, we can save lives. Are we just going to save the lives that Control tells us to save? Or are we going to try to make the world a better place because we have the opportunity to do so? That's issue 1. Issue 2, hey, this is a hard job that can destroy the people doing it, thus creating a situation where there are rogue teams, which is great. Then 3, and this is the really big one, there are guys who know about them. And are those guys who are also from the future? Or is that an organization who knows about the future and wants to manipulate it in some way?
Yeah.
Because there are 0 answers in the episode. I watched
in the given
that
episodes,
one
yes.
Carefully. No, I'm sure there will be answers later. But I watched that episode with the guy with the mute the deaf mute kidnapping them. And running them to be interrogated by a television screen and giving them very specific kinds of drugs to alter their perception as part of the interrogation. So it was like a drug-assisted interrogation that did quite a number on them.
Yeah.
And in that entire episode, I can swear that there's not one clue about who's behind that. All right, so I'm counting 1. There's one between the two valves here by all of those tanks, right?
Okay, there's one off to the far right.
Yeah, I'm going to the one to the far right now.
There's one off to the far left, which is...
Oh, there's one way off to the far left? I did not know about that one.
Yes.
So there's one here. There's right in the center of this big set of gas tanks. And there's a guy with Overwatch on it who you'd have to kill first before going for it. I'm going to headshot the guy guarding this one. Okay, no noise. Alright, so I'm doing the one at the far right first. There's another one behind the facility. And is there a fifth one? There's 5. Yeah, there's 5. You did successfully take out 2. Oh my god, there's 5. Alright, I'm going to try... can you... You're not going to get spotted, right? You can keep your head down? Because I think I can
I
sneak...
just disabled one.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Just got spotted. And, yeah, I just got spotted. God damn it. Yeah, so...
Yeah, that's on you, man.
Yeah, no, that one's... That time was all entirely on me. And the reinforcements are... 56 enemies! Total, now. They called in 20... They called in...
They tripled their numbers.
33 more guys. Oh wow, that was not good. Although now we know what we're up against, I think this is going to be doable next time. Note I focused on next time. I have no expectation that we're going to survive this. I just got set on fire. I'm done. But yeah, very intriguing episode. And of the 3 of them, like the one where he just wants to stop a serial killer, that's a good episode. Like it's just a good episode of television.
Yeah, where he's like, it's a really awful moral quandary because you know how this ends.
Yeah, I can watch this car, you know, careening towards a child, and it's my job to not pick up that child and take them out of the road. That's specifically my job duty, and it might endanger my job to pick up that child and take him off the road. But, you know, trolley paradox, what the hell are you supposed to do? Although here... it's kind of more.
Oh, wait, jackass.
I'm amazed that you're still alive. Nice work. Oh, beautiful work. I'm ready to get back in the game.
Well, then I need your help quite badly.
All right, no, but it's like it's worse than the trolley paradox because the trolley problem. Because in the trolley problem, you know the consequences of your actions. Like if you kill one person to save 4 people, you weigh and you measure, but you know what the consequences of your decision are. His decision to violate protocol and save this life, it feels right at the moment, but he has no idea what the consequences of that action are going to be. So, in a way, it's more frustrating. And in that situation, it's easier to save the child, because you don't see the damage you're going to be causing. But given the stakes they're dealing with...
That and the fact that, quite frankly, you have... It's unreasonable for you to assume that stopping a serial killer is a bad thing.
It's going to destroy the future. Yeah. No, absolutely. It's unreasonable to think that, yet that's what they're told to think. That's what Eric McCormack tells him to think. That's the way they've been taught to operate, which is infuriating, and it makes for some compelling television.
Yep.
Okay. I just misused my one pipe bomb. I threw a pipe bomb, and the guy saw it and started running away from it, so I shot him in the back. Kind of a waste of a pipe bomb, if you think about it. So
you got him, though.
Oh, he's dead, but I could have just shot him in the first place. I'm not complaining about that, but yeah, it's an intriguing quandary put in that episode. And, oh my god, the solution of being captured? The solution is tear the guy's wrist apart?
Yeah.
So that he bleeds to death, and hope that somebody finds us. Oh, damn.
Yeah. The show
that was rough.
does not fuck around at times.
No, I was surprised. I was not ready for the show. I mean, I know she's their combat specialist, right? Like, they established that, but I still was not prepped for that response. All right, we're down to 15 up 4. So there you go.
Yep.
So I was playing a VR game earlier, which is basically it's a virtual shooting range. It's basically just a game that exists to teach you about gun handling.
Yep.
And whether like test your reflexes and make sure you don't shoot hostages and only shoot targets, right?
Shoot not hostages, because that seems important.
Don't shoot the hostages, or as people on my stream kept saying. So they're not teaching you Russian special forces techniques.
I got a little bit exploded.
Are you still alive?
No.
Where are you? Oh, I see you. Okay, I'm there.
Watch out, there's a helicopter.
What? There's a flamethrower. Oh my god, what? Alright, so I killed the flamethrower. I will watch out for the helicopter. Where is the helicopter, roughly? Do you know?
To your left.
Alright.
Left and up.
Alright, so I'm reviving you, and you're up. That was rough! Anyway.
That was rough, but somehow we pulled through.
So I was playing this game about gun handling, and there was one mistake. So it's perfectly fine, teach you how to work the safeties and blah, 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 how to reload, chambering rounds, swapping magazines before running out of bullets, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And the thing that happened was there was a glitch in the game, so it did not tell you how to put shells into a shotgun. So it's like, you got a handful of shells, you got a shotgun, and there's no, because all of the magazines, you just push it into the base of the gun and you're fine, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the shotgun, you've got, this loading port at the bottom of the shotgun, and no information about how to interact with it. It was quite beautiful. I can't believe we're doing this.
I can't believe there's only 2 enemies left.
Did you get the guy in the helicopter?
Yeah, 1 enemy left.
Oh my god. I can't believe... Oh, it's a sniper. I got him. Unless you want to get him.
I don't have eyes on him.
Okay, I got him. I can't believe we did that!
Wow.
We survived the reinforcements. That's so not like us. That is so not like us.
That is very not like us.
Passed a level and got most of the way to another level for that performance. I should really stick to the shotgun. It really... I mean, as long as I can... assure that I'm not going to be too far away from enemies. Yeah, I gotta say, what do you call it? The radar station? Nice. This one looks great. And the guy is named after Ragnar Benson, so he takes survivalism seriously.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, the thing about
the fact that you know who Ragnar Benson is kind of.
I know, it's very strange because it's not my scene at all.
I know you're
I'm
pretty
the
much as
opposite
close
of
to a communist as I can imagine.
As you know in your life, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, I know all about the survivalists. I've read the Turner Diaries. I know about these communities.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's some messed up stuff.
Well, my respect for you has definitely skyrocketed.
Okay then. I'm not opposed to learning new things. Did we just both splatter that guy with silenced pistols? Because if so, that makes me super happy. Do you want to go cut that wire before some guy gets to it? Oh, it's not on.
Yeah, no, I shot it.
Oh, you can shoot these?
Yeah.
You can shoot these with silenced pistols.
You can shoot alarm boxes with silenced pistols.
I had no idea. I thought it was... Oh my god, have you been able to do that in previous games?
Yes.
You just blew my mind and totally made me realize that I've been playing the last 3 of these
Far Cry games
completely wrong.
Yes.
I could have been using my bow and arrow to destroy alarm boxes this whole time? What?
Your life has been
Oh
totally
god,
warped.
no, it's upended. It has been upended by this information. Alright, let's go kill some dudes.
Let us.
Any idea which direction we're supposed to go in?
I got no clue. I'm just going this way because it's a direction.
Yeah, but no, it was just funny that the game did not... Okay, I should have noticed you were turning around. Maybe they want us to take the truck again? Who knows? Yeah, follow the railroad. That'll be a good idea. But yeah, it's interesting to me. I just wanted to check if there's a map. There is no map. Why would there be a map? Because it's not that hard to procedurally generate a map, to like automatically generate a map based on just doing a sky's eye view of this. No, that's true. It isn't, but they didn't bother. Anyway, so what's interesting to me, right, is we're just learning bits and pieces about the world so far. Like, we still don't... what interested me about these last 3 episodes is... Okay, so there is a station. There's an alarm station. There's a sniper up there. All right, I'm going to creep around the... Oh, you got him? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a sniper rifle. Yeah, I went shot.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? That was pistoleering? Jesus.
No, that was a subgun.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I started shooting a guy with my silenced pistol. Turns out he had armor, so that...
You just sort of made him mad.
Yeah. Wait, what the hell am I holding here? I have a silenced shotgun, which seems like a ridiculous fantasy, but I'm happy
It is actually not.
There are silenced shotguns?
There are silent shotguns.
Wow. Okay.
What age we live in, right?
What a beautiful future we're lucky enough to be part of. Ah, okay. The enemies, the reinforcements are on the way, but or did you cut off the reinforcement call? Oh, no.
I did not.
It's weird that they're not here yet, because it's still only 23 enemies, and now the alarm's off. Hey, I actually covered you for once. Nice.
Nice.
Anyway, oh god, I love these trashed Soviet radar stations. I found out about them way back. Like, I think the first game I saw them in was one of the, oh god, Arma games? Or what was before Arma? What was it called before Arma? Operation Flashpoint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I first saw them in one of the Flashpoint games, and I'm like, that is such a beautiful piece of design.
Arma. The game in where you try to crawl across an expansive, detailed map only to be mowed down with all your buddies by one well-placed machine gunner.
Honestly, like, that's the thing I was obsessed with Flashpoint for. It's like, get it? You don't just go to the mission. You have to drive to where the mission is. And at any point during that trip to where the mission is, there could be an ambush waiting for you.
In fact, there almost certainly is.
Oh, there almost definitely is. Yeah, no, I loved Flashpoint, and I kind of like Arma. Crap, the helicopter's here. I don't have a sniper rifle or an emplaced gun or anything.
I'm using a subgun to try.
Did it work?
Not yet.
I'm helping out with my shotgun, although because it's a shotgun, I'm helping very much. Well, one of us killed him. I'm guessing you.
That was actually you.
What? Really?
I think you just, like, had a stray pellet go through their...
Through their head or something?
Yeah. I have literally no other explanation.
Yeah, it does not make sense how that happened exactly.
Anyways, back to Travelers.
Yes, back to Travelers, which is, again, it's interesting because in 3 episodes, they like, completely establish 3 huge complications and threats.
Yeah.
Like, because you get the premise in those first 2 episodes, and then in the next 3 episodes, so artfully, so professionally, they're like, here are the consequences, here is how it can be worse than you thought it was, and here are big problems that are coming. And they don't do any of the character stuff for those episodes, really. Like, we just get the barest bit of the character stuff in those episodes because they're so focused on establishing the threats within the plot. So yeah.
Yeah.
Bravo.
I told you.
So fast and so clean.
I told you,
you
it
right.
is some
Yeah.
absolutely excellent sci-fi.
Yeah, no,
but no one believes me, and no one's watching
I was not expecting it to be this good. And that's only because Eric McCormack was on it.
The only reason anyone watched was because, yeah, he was on there.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so
he
like, okay,
made
well,
that abomination Will and Grace.
Yeah, it's like they hired Eric McCormack to be in a TV show, so does that mean they really needed to sell the TV show, or what's the situation there? And then it turns out he was great. He's great. The show's great. Where are these last 2 jerks?
I don't know.
Where the hell are these guys? Alright, I have a plan. Oh, I was going to take the helicopter up and shoot all of them, but no, that's not. Wait, got him! I got eyes. You finished him off. Nice work.
Yes.
Is he wearing a smock? Oh, no, that's just one of those bullet-resistant coats. Okay. Like, was that... Did we just kill the butcher? But no, we didn't. Yeah, no, it's very intense. It's, you know, again, good, thoughtful sci-fi. And again, I still think of it as being... It is far less... It's still maintained that it's far less intense than the Expanse, and it is more of a show that you can chill watching. But, like all good sci-fi... Where the hell are you going?
Wherever I want. I'm my own man.
Like,
I have a truck.
like all great sci-fi, it asks these questions. You know? It
Yep.
forces you to consider the questions. So I appreciate that even in this kind of just, okay, it's basically the same show as Odyssey 5, blah, 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 at which I didn't have to compare this week because it started having its own voice, right? In a way that the first 2 episodes didn't. Right? That was my first instinct, but it really is its own story now. It's moving forward at a really good pace. I guess they do 12-episode seasons or 13-episode seasons.
12 or, yeah.
So yeah, I assume
And we're going into season 3 now. Netflix has actually picked up the show after whatever terrible... Yeah, whoever was producing it gave up.
Showtime or whatever. Showcase or whatever was originally doing it.
Something terrible in Canadian because Canadian... The only thing that Canadian content producers will stick with is terrible comedies.
Okay, here's a fun fact. Did you know that Eric McCormack, they built a spin-off of Highlander for Eric McCormack?
What?
But then he got Will and Grace, and so it never happened.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's in an episode of Highlander, playing an immortal Highlander who solves murders. Who just, like, works for the FBI solving murders and occasion because he figured that's going to be the best way to find, you know... If he tracks serial killers, going to be a good way to find other Highlanders, right? It's actually... It makes sense from a plot standpoint.
They do like to kill people.
Exactly. They love killing people, right?
Where the fuck is this last guy?
I have no idea! I feel like I've searched every part of this place. Can I use my, you know, sense mode to get a direction on this guy? No, wait, it's not that kind of game. Okay, I found a bunch of teddy bears, and then I shot them, and they exploded.
Yep.
But yeah, and oh wait, whoa! I just got someone seeing me. I am in the tower. I am in the eastmost tower, and I just got a "you are being detected" thing. Oh, here he is. Jesus Christ, he never stopped patrolling this tower, and we had just missed him somehow.
All right.
Yeah, like, but yeah, he was gonna be in a Highlander show, and then he got Will and Grace, so no, it never happened.
So what you're telling me is Will and Grace wasn't happy ruining TV. It had to actively ruin other shows.
It did, didn't it? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the next couple. I'm desperately looking forward to watching more Expanse, obviously. So. Hopefully, I mean, it depends on your schedule whether you can watch the episode. But I'll put in 3 more episodes of... so anyone watching along, we're going to be watching 3 more episodes of Travelers. So that's going to be episodes 6 through 8 of the first season.
Yep.
And whether we come back next week or we watch 2 episodes of Expanse again and are back in 2 weeks, we'll also have watched 3 episodes of Travelers. Oh, wow. Sniper only. Interesting. Like an all-silent mission. Okay, let's do it. Choose loadout. I'm in... Oh, it's an outpost. So, since we're wrapping up, do you have a quiz for the people?
All right. What is the subject of our quiz?
Can you do one for Travelers, or are you going to be more comfortable with Expanse?
I feel comfortable doing one for Travelers.
All right, hit it.
Okay. What is... Okay, what is the actual age of the teenage football star?
Oh, nice. Very good one. All right. So if you're the first commenter below the video to mention that, you will win a prize. And we will contact you about how to collect that free Steam game. Or PS4 games. I got a bunch of codes for PS4 games recently that I already had, so... It might also be a PS4 game. So, yeah, check back with us about that. It should be exciting. Do you have anything you want to remind people to watch? And,
just buy BattleTech.
Just buy BattleTech. Okay.
Just give Harebrained Schemes your money so they can keep giving us amazing games.
Yeah, because, they did Dragonfall after Shadowrun. Who the hell knows what they're going to do after BattleTech? But it's going to be amazing. Like, whatever the expansion they do for BattleTech is going to be fantastic.
Like, we got 3 Shadowrun games out of them, and BattleTech.
Yeah, and now they're working on BattleTech, the best franchise out there, not to be named Shadowrun.
Exactly. There is.
Oh, it crashed on me.
There is There is Banner Saga 3 coming out soon, so check that out, peeps. And that aside,
oh yeah.
That aside, I'm good because if you've been living under a rock and you haven't discovered the Banner Saga, well,
now is the perfect time to jump in.
Now's the perfect time, or you can just give up and go home. Just call it a day.
So I've got one big thing, which is, and it has to do with FASA and Microsoft being bad at their jobs, and Microsoft giving up on FASA because they're terrible at development and terrible at marketing. What isn't Microsoft bad at in the game development field?
I don't know.
They freaking bought Rare, and then Rare accomplished nothing for a decade. Thanks, guys.
It gave us a mediocre Perfect Dark game.
Mediocre Perfect Dark, mediocre Banjo-Kazooie. Like, seriously? This is why you bought Rare? And now, they've embarrassed themselves with a multiplayer-only pirate game that had no content at launch and everyone hates.
Oh, Sea of Pirates?
Sea of Pirates, that's Rare.
Ugh.
I know, it's disgusting, but here we are.
I thought better of them briefly, but...
No, it's as bad as you think it is. So yeah, my plug is on that, keeping that FASA thing in mind. If you're looking for a retro game, go check out either videos, or if you can find some way to buy it. Go check out something called Crimson Skies.
Oh, I remember Crimson Skies.
Crimson Skies was a PC game that was arcadey, air hero, 1920s, 1930s air combat. That was one of the most entertaining air combat games ever. Crimson Skies 2, The High Road to Revenge, was the original Xbox sequel. And that is the only 2 games that exist in this franchise. Dark Void, I think is what it was called, used its engine to do another the dogfighting sequences in its game. Like, it was made by some of the same people. And so when they were doing their dogfighting, but you're in a jetpack, it felt like the combat from Crimson Skies, but it wasn't the Crimson Skies world, and it wasn't as good. So check out Crimson Skies. Shadowrun has come back. BattleTech has come back. It's time for Crimson Skies to come back. So,
honestly, this year has already started off really well for games.
It's been an incredible year for games.
It has. It's May. We've had BattleTech. We've had Far Cry 5.
Yeah. Yakuza 6 was amazing.
Yakuza 6. Yeah. So, we're already way ahead of the curve.
Deep into quality game. I personally have gotten a lot of play out of Girls and Panzer. But that might just be me. So yeah, check out Crimson Skies. You won't regret it. So we will see you.
It's from the fallen age of dogfighting sims.
Yeah.
Do you remember Starlancer?
Awesome. Of course I remember Starlancer.
Starlancer was
badass.
Exactly.
All right, so we will see you back here in a week or 2, depending on schedules, for more Travelers and more Expanse. But until then, au revoir.
Keep it real, folks.